with the illusions in the early stages of the game.
Yeah.
But we'll see what Na'Vi do in terms of alterations, but at the moment, keeping them down here. They'll now know what the plan is from Liquid, as Liquid reveal themselves coming across here to look to secure the room from Na'Vi. They will be able to, and I believe already Na'Vi are making moves. Nagasara and Pycat heading straight up to the top lane. They are gonna just go around and switch up the side lanes, by the looks of it.
Yeah, kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
Seneko had his gold saved, so he just had Tangos to start, just waiting to see any information, and he does go for boots. He had the Iron Talon action as quick buy, so he was like, okay, if they don't go aggro, I'm just going to straight up jungle, but since they are, I'm going to switch it up. Kuro in position for a courier snipe. Courier is walking out. Is
he going to get this?
Oh, it's going the long way, though.
They're smart.
He knows something.
Oh, nice. They are keeping it on the very edge, though. Yeah, we'll see if he gets on the way back.
He's gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I'm keeping eyes on. Oh, he's gonna get it, I think.
Is this just gonna go straight down the middle? They're gonna keep it up.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, they've got it. Kuro comes in and easy courier, easy life, and the taunt as well. Beautifully done there by Kuroki. And certainly
my control top.
A little issue.
They actually get him.
Okay. So they may have lost their courier, but they secure Pycat. First blood here on the Nagasara. Brilliant way for him to start the lane. The lane switch up already favoring Na'Vi.
Yeah, my control not really expecting that much damage to come out from the three of them. He has like the poor man's shield to start on the Doom, but yeah, just too much damage coming out from those three.
Mid lane as well, Dendi, despite losing the courier, of course doesn't care too much at the moment, as he's doing fine in terms of regen. He's been able to zone Miracle right back here. Getting a lot of damage done to the Invoker, trading hits, but now actually, well, Miracle turns back, gives him a bit of a punch with a cold snap. Kuroki's actually going to come in with the wraparound, cancels the salve, and we'll head in. Going to see him go for a kill straight away. Just trading a rest. Now, okay, into the Sunstrike. That might just do it. It's not a huge amount of damage, but Kuroki, geez, now one more should be enough, and he'll get it. Kuro gets himself the kill onto Dendi. Seneko's come in for a bit of a punch back. Not enough damage on himself to really avenge Dendi. But yeah, Kuroki getting away with it. Very nice.
I like that, his positioning there.
Yeah.
Like, Lina versus Invoker, it's tough for the Invoker the first few levels.
It really is. We saw there, yeah. A lot of pressure being put on Miracle.
Good rotation. GH claiming bounty runes, burst back into 1v1.
And look at up top.
For Biver.
Kuroki is making the action happen. Oh, nicely done as well. Mind control. He had the Satire Blast inside him. Throws it out, and that'll secure themselves another one there. Kuroki already with
diving courier.
Okay, and the courier just sitting there in the tree line. They'll go for a Sunstrike. Isn't going to connect. And Seneko with this haste rune, does he get out scot-free? Looks like he does. No one there to catch him out. So already a lot of action happening here in this game. As movements from the map, both Seneko and Kuroki for their respective teams going pretty ham in these first couple of minutes.
I can't believe both couriers dying already.
Top lane, Pycat. Grabbed back here by Kuroki. Now going to see Mind Control try and look for the chase down, bringing him down low with the blast, clears out the illusions. Won't get the kill, but forces him back. Pycat has the salve ready.
Matu's doing very well in this off lane.
Yeah.
Just because of the mana nerfs and stuff to Darkseer, even though he does have a magic stick, it's, you know, you can't really sustain too well. Every single time you walk up, you get hit by some quills, and you're going to be forcing the lane into you over and over again, which is the opposite of what a Darkseer wants. Darkseer wants to be forcing the lanes into you.
Look at the mid lane there. Dendi, yeah, bringing him down very nicely. Did get clips in with the light strike.
Top lane now.
Get a lot of punches through.
Shouldn't have enough damage here with the Scorched Earth coming out. They're going to try to turn for Biver here.
See down bottom, Matuma's actually getting aggressive onto General. General out of mana. Matuma man starting to stack up the quill sprays on this Darkseer. He's just got enough for the surge out. And it looks like that will save him unless the Sunstrike connects. No. They're going to be off the point. Won't find the connection there, so Darkseer not to fall, but will be forced back to base. Top lane trying to keep this pressure on Na'Vi. And they are securing farm for Pycat. Not quite as much, as you mentioned, as Matuma man is getting, but it is still there.
It's crazy how it says 1,700 gold advantage for Liquid already. That's like, even though it looks like they're doing pretty well with the other two lanes.
That is, I guess, the kills and such.
The supports, yeah. The two supports on the side of Liquid are just getting a lot more out of the lanes right now.
Right, Kuroki on nearly the same amount of value as Dendi at the moment.
Yeah.
Because of those 2 kills he's managed to get himself involved in with some nice plays. Very peculiar to have that sort of a lead at this stage when, indeed, it doesn't feel like the game is too offset in terms of who's coming out of these first 2 minutes. As Na'Vi still finding farm in the lanes.
Seneko looking to get aggressive mid, stun off the mark from Dendi. Should be just fine.
GH was there with the rotation as well, just in case Na'Vi got too heavy-handed with their attempt onto Miracle. Top lane, Wyver actually caught out here. Okay, that's his third here. Killing spree now for the Rubik. Looking towards Pycat as well. I mean, this Rubik already causing a lot of issues. Kuroki just outplaying Na'Vi with these sort of bursts that they're not expecting at the last minute.
That Satyr creep for my control is super important in this game so far.
Absolutely.
Matu bottom lane.
Yeah, they're trying to go in on him, but he's just hit back incredibly hard with the Quill Spray. One more stack, and that's going to be a dead Night Stalker. He'll pop the Sow. That will save him for the time being. Sunstrike won't connect. One more Quill Spray will kill him. Oh, just out of range of that one.
GH getting General as well. General very low. This is double chase going on.
1v1 me, and GH will be punched down there by the little purple ball. And looks like Seneko actually managed to get himself out.
That was
incredibly
very good
close.
salve usage.
Yeah, that's Sal saving him for sure there between the stacks.
Having Kuroki with such early mana boots in this dual lane with Mind Control is actually really important. Mind Control also picks up his own Arcane Boots, so they have like infinite sustain and spam to just take down Vyver and Pycat. Pycat's still doing decent in farm, but I think we might see him start to want to rotate away from there pretty soon, just because they're going to really be able to push them out with this amount of spam. But where does he go, though? Because bottom is also extremely pressured.
Yeah, mid lane is worth noting as well. Dendy still very much winning in terms of CS, and in fact, they're looking to dive here onto Miracle. They'll turn around with the Cold Snap, and the Sunstrike does connect onto Dendy, but he turns Dragon Slaves, bringing Miracle down low. Seneco's going to look to dive, chase down for the kill, has the vision, one more mana void, but again, the infused raindrops saving Miracle's life and pop down the ice wall. And in fact, he's going to get himself away, and he might just turn and try and pick up the kill, and he does straight away. With the right click to the face, Miracle surviving. Infused Raindrop certainly paying its worth there in the middle lane for the Invoker.
Yeah, the only Night Stalker only being level 2 right there. The low damage mana voids, and then like you said, the Raindrop absorbing it. Miracle is actually one of the better players that I've noticed at saving his stick charges, those wand charges for the perfect opportunity. So that was really sick little turnaround, little jukes, sidesteps as well.
Very chaotic early game here. Matuma Man, straight up with the brown boots into the hood. So already, you're now looking at this Bristle, and we kind of mentioned in this draft, how are you going to kill him at this stage? It's already like, how are you going to kill him? This early game damage that Na'Vi have is going to be pretty much all but useless against the Bristle now. Yeah,
I mean, they actually don't really have like any physical. Yeah. They're pretty much all in on magical damage until like, I mean, even then, like Lina isn't never going to have really physical damage until like super late in this game. Yeah. So Sunstrike coming out for General.
Oh, not going to find the connection. Was hoping the General would look to duck into the tree line and dodge it. But General with the double bluff, just right-click straight down the lane back to base.
And we do see that lane adjustment coming out.
Yeah.
Pycat makes his way toward bottom, General goes top, but instantly General forced out of lane. From that massive amount of bursts, they just have so much with the Shockwave, with the Fade Wall coming from Kuroki and those double Arcane Boots.
Seneko back in the middle, burning through the infused raindrop charges, as Miracle has now lost all 5 of the charges. See if he does maybe even opt to pick up another one. It's very, very good this game. Yeah. Especially when he's still looking to lane and finish off his Midas, of course, at this portion of the game.
Yeah, he's recognizing though also that Dendy is in the jungle. They have very deep wards coming out from Liquid already, which I really like Jake's placement of them, because they're trying to give Seneko the lane. So it's really good and clever placement for those from GH. They're going for their first smoke here from Na'Vi. They might be able to find GH here.
Wouldn't be the biggest kill. Be something. Ideally. Even if these two find the Invoker or the Bristle, it's still not going to be a very easy kill for them. If they come towards this mid lane, it's going to be a death trap. Liquid themselves, smoking up. Kuroki, GH, and Matuma Man. Dendy will have the high ground advantage, but he's just out of range of the smoke, so he's still unaware of the presence of Liquid. His own smoke has worn out now, and Liquid now have a very good wraparound. Dendy is in a whole lot of trouble, reveals himself in the mid, straight up with the Cold Snap, the wraparound for Liquid, an incredibly easy execution as they take down the Lina, and will now be able to get a good amount of pressure onto this tier 1 in the middle lane.
Yeah, nice rotation, good read of the map. You know, like we were talking about, the deep wards that they have allow them to kind of read the movements coming out from Na'Vi, and they were able to respond. They even cleared some nice stacks that they had going for Matu, so yeah. If you look, he's almost level 10 already on this Bristle back.
Look at the net worth as well, 5k, rocketing ahead, and we can see just behind tier 1s, he knows that he can do this. There's just no way that they can slow down this Bristle or even tickle him. He'll turn, gets the kill onto the Night Stalker. Knocking Seneko out and down. In the mid lane, they will get a good kill in return, Na'Vi. The Laguna Blade used to burst down Miracle. Matuma just banning up again. Viper tries to come in. He's just a couple of quill sprays. He's out and down. Na'Vi do find Kuroki, so they keep the trade even. 2 for 2 still at this moment.
Doom bottom
lane. I mean, he'll drop the Doom. Unlikely to get the kill though on his own.
He's able to get the Infernal Blade hit. It's gonna be close.
Has he got the stats? He's very low on the mana, isn't he?
It's gonna be tough now. Oh, nice little sidestep.
Oh yeah, the Dukes may have just saved his life. Yeah, you're right. That Doom plus the Scorch Surf certainly doing more damage than I did expect. As Pikecat is brought down very low. Roki. Spot up Dendi. Not quite level 6 yet, Kuro. Very close though. So we should keep an eye out for those Rubik plays.
I think Matu diving a little bit there. I mean, I think it's okay for him to like go for one of them, but I think diving so far, you want to be able to claim the objective, and your supports can't really follow you that far. I
mean, that was the problem there, really, because they were kind of behind him, wanting to help, but they themselves obviously cannot do nearly as much as aggressive players as Matuma wants to at this stage.
Yeah, it's still okay, but it's like you know, you want to be able to get that tower. I'm pretty sure from that rotation for Liquid. But they will get it soon. Mind Control is going to be building up toward that mech. Matu is absolutely huge, and they're making their way toward top.
Yeah, building into a bit of right click now after the Hood. Hood treads S and Y, as we see like that, just forcing a big old Night Stalker out of the lane. Goes forward, couple of quill sprays, and he has to get himself out of there. NS. GH just playing around with General in the jungle bottom lane. Kuroki toying with Pikecat. The wraparound will be there from Mind Control. Of course, no Doom. The Telekinesis and the Sunstrike, they're going to be bringing him down low. Pikecat, oh, he tried to get a song out, all the illusions. But a great bit of control and perfect timing from Miracle means there's not a chance for Pikecat to react.
Liquid playing extremely aggressive, as they should be. You know, with their early game heroes, as we mentioned, this is their strongest point of the well, this is one of their stronger points of the game, and with the gold lead they have, they may as well just keep it up with their aggressive wards. And they're going for mid tower. They claim top tower, and Matu should clean this one very easily.
That's the bonus gold as well. That'll be the Sanish done.
You know, I love the like shotgun way that works with Quails. I know, of course, people probably know that it's like the double thing, but it really also it's not even just about the damage from the double Quails, but he also gets the double Warpath stacks instantly. So he's able to like beat down the towers a lot easier with that too. So having that high stack of Warpath early on is definitely very important for Liquid's aggressive potential.
Very, very good combo. But of course, it is definitely one that, you know, this is a game where Liquid, they're absolutely hitting the tempo and the pace that they need to with this lineup. Say we do go kind of 60 minutes down the line, then you bristle that the whole kind of thing's going to be falling off a little bit. But that's a long way that Na'Vi need to draw this game out to, and at the moment certainly struggling a little bit with this bristle getting very far ahead of the respective cores on Na'Vi's side. Matuma rocking this game, and Liquid showing no signs of stopping the push. It's down to bottom lane. Forcing out the tier 2. Mind Control pretty much just keeping this out for the whole game. I mean, it's been incredibly effective as we saw in lane, and now just with the push is having that regen aura and just being able to nuke down the waves like that with the blast.
Yeah, the Shockwave is, I mean, the passive 6 HP regen was so useful in the lane, and even the Shockwave was incredibly useful. The early Arcane Boots coming out from both of them. Matu going to be able to claim another tower. Na'Vi at least going to get a trade this time around, getting that tier 1 top. But yeah, they already get the feel of this game. You see Seneko puts a Midas in his quick buy. He's like, all right, we got to just, this is going to have to go for the late game. We already know we can't break high ground. Our heroes don't hit objectives. We don't hit buildings very well. No. And we're playing versus a Coddle and a Rubik, so it's definitely difficult for Na'Vi in this game.
The mech complete for Mind Control, so more pieces of the push coming together for Liquid. Really looking to accentuate the power that their lineup has over Na'Vi's at this stage of the game.
This is cool too. GH is going for an Atos on the Keep It Alight. A little bit different from what we're used to seeing.
I don't think I've ever seen that on a call. I mean, at least, definitely not as the sort of the first item after the Tranquils.
Yeah. They don't have crazy catch, right? They only have like the Rubik lift, and they kind of like doom and chase down with like running at people. So having another type of disable like that is definitely going to be useful.
Well, very good against the Darkseer, with the Surge and such. And here we have it. Give her another tier 2. Liquid know exactly what they have to do with this draft.
They're like, all right, Miracle, you just jungle, and we'll take all the towers without you.
And Miracle certainly he's the fullback this game. If they get a few failed pushes, they do still have this scaling potential with the Miracle Invoker. And at the moment, on par with Dendi. Dendi Doing good to keep on the same level as Miracle. Did, of course, have that favorable start in the middle lane, but Miracle in return caught back up with the safety at the jungle. Top lane, Seneko was pushing in on the tier 2. TP will be there from Mind Control. No one else to quite be there for Liquid, so Seneko will be able to walk it off. And is that Mind Control, bro? I think, is that queuing up the recipe for the full-out Greaves? He's very close to it. Mid lane, we are going to see he's in Liquid, making it go onto the Bristle, but a quick blinding light will knock Na'Vi back. General looks for the surge away, but oh, the stolen vacuum from Kuroki. That might just be enough to buy them time to close the gap. Light Strike, ooh, that's just saved General. At least for the time being. Again, Kuroki trying his best to trap him with this stolen kinetic field. Not quite enough.
Who's carrying salves? Someone just salved Matu. I think GH maybe still had one from the laning phase. So Matu, while he was running in after he got stunned, got salved up. That was kind of funny. But during all this, Pycat is finding opportunities to get his farm. Very close to that relic. Seneko as well, just perched up in that top lane.
Yeah, I like what Na'Vi are doing in response to this. They are ignoring this as a team. They're splitting the map up as you Pycat down bottom, Seneko up top. They know that Liquid's going to want to fight as at least a 4-man. And if they find anyone on their own in the lane, it's likely to be Miracle farming, and still not quite at the point where he's an incredible kind of solo pick-off potent threat for the side. As Midas, and of course now working into the Aghanims.
Yeah, I like that. I think this is like pretty cool that they really forced the issue with 4 heroes, and they're like, you know, Miracle is an Invoker. Invoker needs levels. He needs to just kind of sit on his own and do this kind of thing. So it's a really good approach from them. Matu getting some goose stacks onto Dandy. Dandy just TPs it.
So close to Kuroki potentially getting the vacuum, but couldn't quite get himself in range. But yeah, as you mentioned, Pycat hitting that first hurdle, and all things considered, pretty good timing.
Yeah, 16
very good timing, in fact, yeah.
Pretty damn good with the Arcane Boots range drop.
Yeah.
Especially when he was just being kind of ran at, and they had to switch lanes up a bunch. Matu finishing the S and Y, Mind Control with the Guardian Greaves, with an Alpha Wolf now eaten, so he's able to now, this is going to be a much easier chance for Roshan for them.
Perfect aura for the Roshan. And can Na'Vi do anything about this? I mean, with 3 members down bottom, it looks like they're not going to have a chance. I mean, Pycat does have the song. He is hanging around in the middle lane, but it would be potentially a bit of a suicidal play for him.
Yeah, I think Seneko was actually the one. Executive decision was kind of made. They scanned the Roche pit. They're aware that that's happening, and then they went for the power push. But now looks like they're trying to contest. So they have to sleep up.
It's going to be a little too late though. Roshan is already going to go down. The Aegis will be claimed by Matumba. Na'Vi thinking about this, but yeah, unlikely to want to jump in after the Aegis has already gone. I mean, Matumba Man now with his Aegis, definitely the potential for Liquid to go for those last 2 remaining tier 2s, especially with the Rod of Atos also finished up now on GH. They've got the catch. Anyone that comes to the towers, the Matumba Man will be allowed to get in close and really stack up the quill sprays. Top, General with the surge away. Matumba Man again held back by Dendi with the light strike.
So I think this is like important to kind of point out. It's not like super crucial for this game. Actually, I'll wait till after Matu kind of just dives in, but the fact that Liquid puts a ward in their own jungle is just like pointing out that they're like, all right, we're aware that Na'Vi's going to be like kind of looking for potential to get on the Naga to farm around in there. So rather than just having aggressive wards, putting one of those wards in your jungle lets you know where that Naga Siren's going to be.
Interesting play here for Na'Vi. They're actually smoking up and make the move into the jungle. They want to find it Miracle. They know that Miracle's hanging back, just farming the jungle camps. But their wraparound will be in fact there for GH. The smoke is dispelled. Pyve and Denny are looking to still move forward, try their luck. And they'll get eyes on Miracle, immediately dropping the Static Storm, but he's able to walk out, will be cleared back, and no, it doesn't catch him. So he'll be fine. This movement here from Dendy and Biver ending up being a failure. The stolen Laguna Blade there from Kuroki as he bursts down Dendi. The Sunstrike from Miracle to punish this play from Na'Vi. Biver's not even going to get out as well as Miracle lands the Tornado, and they'll take down both of them. A very risky play there from Na'Vi, sending the 2 of them on a hunt for Miracle, and it does not pay off. And at the same time, on the top lane, Matumba Man may even find himself Seneko. He's manning up. One more Squirrel Spray is going to do it. Dendi comes in with the Light Strike, but already with the back turn, Matumba Man knows he's absolutely safe. And that last minute of play, just a complete shambles from Na'Vi.
He's hitting so hard too with the Warpath aura and the Pack Leader aura as well. Matu just playing his own game right there while his teammates save Miracle.
Radiant's middle tower.
We got the first Rod of Atos pick up on a Keeper of the Light in 7.00 onwards. Poppy once did it in 6.88. There we go. Top lane, Doom into the Sunstrike. That's going to be Dendi out and down for 20 seconds. This game really amping up the speed that Liquid are able to play. They do manage to pop the Aegis though, Na'Vi. Timmerman, back up of course. Quickly and ready to again. They found the tier 2s. All tier 2s now down from the side of Na'Vi's map. Pycat has hit the Radiance, but he has got a lot of carrying on his back to do here. He's got to prolong this one for Na'Vi, get those lanes pushed out. And Liquid at the moment with nearing a 13,000 gold lead, very much in the position to try and push this game over the edge and get that victory early on.
Yeah, they want to stall it out, right? But now Mind Control's like, I know you want to stall it. I'm buying
he's getting
20-minute Midas on Doom after Guardian Greaves. Any second now, and there we go, he's got it.
I mean, the real test is going to be to see if Liquid can break the high ground. As Na'Vi have got very good ways to hold it, that you've got the Song for the setup, you do have that combo. Again, the question is if you're actually going to be able to have the damage to bring down some of these tankier heroes throughout the duration of the Static Storm, because I feel like pretty much all the time that the Doom's going to be able to get the Greaves off. You're going to see Matumbaman easily able to pop the Hood.
Yeah,
and then once that's done, are you really killing them as Na'Vi at this point?
It's going to be tough. Yeah. It definitely is going to be tough. And Matu is also going toward that hard build-up, so he just wants to be able to brute force the tower mid lane.
Look at this in the middle here. Just the setup straight away. Croaky getting another usage out with the Laguna Blade. They will get the vacuum wall onto 3, but again, it just doesn't matter. There's no damage there. Crow walks himself out. General gets taken down by Matumbaman. You'll see an attempt being made here by Seneko to chase down, but Croaky was able to turn around, catch him out with the stun.
It's Atos doing work.
And this game may be borderline over unless Na'Vi could do something phenomenal, but I don't know how much more phenomenal you can get than a 3-man vacuum wall Static Storm combo that just doesn't do enough. Something that we were worried about from the draft onwards has just really come into play here. Pycat will sing, but it may be his last song, as what are you going to do after the light strike timing wasn't even there. Miracle and GH able to walk it off. Liquid just hammering down onto the middle racks. And I mean, this has been
he gets the combo.
It's been a tough one, and Matumbaman's going to make sure it's going to be even tougher for Na'Vi as they charge straight in onto Pycat with the Doom and the Quill Spray stacks building up. General getting paused now, but he can't even surge out of there. Again, GH with the Rod of Atos, holding him back. They do lose Matumba. Na'Vi actually able to kill the Bristleback. It cost them 3 lives, but they do actually bring Matumbaman down. Because the racks are gone, it's a costly fight for Na'Vi, and still they remain on the back foot. Dendi down before Bloodstone charges. It's almost a 20k gold lead for Liquid. It's just so hard for Na'Vi this game, and it's felt like it has been pretty much from minute 0.
Yeah, they have all this like AoE magic damage, so it's like it's so hard to bring down this frontline Bristleback who just runs in at you with the Hood of Defiance. They end up, like you said, they end up getting him, but yeah, everybody else is very healthy. And now they're starting to build up more and more items, just feeling very good. GH even going to be going toward like a Lotus Orb instead of going for that Aghanims. I think this is a kind of an interesting like approach versus the Night Stalker rather than going for Ags, because you know they picked the Night Stalker for the Vision game, so he's going for like this completely different item build. Even though
I like that,
even though like having the heal would be nice and stuff when they can siege, they want to change the build up top lane. Na'Vi getting aggressive, looking for Miracle.
This would be a perfect pick if they can get away with it. We'll see how Miracle can deal with it. Straight up with the Void and the Silence. Miracle, yeah, he should be in trouble. They've got a Static Storm as well, if they wish to use so, and they'll take it. They don't need the Static. They've got enough damage. Big kill for Na'Vi. Miracle down for 50 seconds. And of course, as we've been saying, with the sort of lineup the Liquid are running, any sort of kind of slowdown to the pace that they've got is a big issue for Liquid. Na'Vi now in a position to push up on the top lane. They've got to be wary of letting Na'Vi kind of climb back into the game with big kills like that one.
Yeah, just Liquid splitting up for a moment and Na'Vi capitalizing on it. But now they're grouping up again. They've got recall in about 29 seconds, so when Miracle's up, they will be able to bring him down here if he wants to. And the siege continues.
Yep, there we go. No Miracle for 10 seconds, but as you said, GH would be quickly able to drag him down. General is having to stand his place there with a Mana Leak upon him. Matumbaman now ready to go up to the high ground, get a bit of damage done to this tier 3. Miracle, first of all, will push up on the top lane. There we go. Actually, interesting fact about the Bristle. The third worst hero in terms of overall overall ELO shift. It's kind of surprised me. I feel like it doesn't always strike me as the most least successful, but I could definitely see it's a hero that can be game losing. If you don't win in, what, say, the 30-40 minute mark, it just becomes exponentially harder, especially if it's a carry Bristle.
Yeah, he really starts to fall off in the later stages of the game, be it silver edge pickups or just like the ability that you can have to just kite him around. He just can't really get in and close the gap.
And overall, just armor scaling, building up armor. He's got his heart now though, Matumba. He is a big old Bristle, 25 minutes in. Very impressive amount of farm for him to have. Hood's now picked up for mind control, so also
Miracle
himself. Gonna be tanky. Actually, getting the blink out after the sleep there. Looks like they didn't have to cancel or any sort of catch to punish him. From bottom lane, here comes the diving in. Matumba Man already taking down the Disruptor. The Shrine Heal, not enough to save Dendi. And they'll power in to this bottom tower here. 2 members down on Na'Vi. Let's see what they can do. They'll pop the fortification. They do have the vacuum wall combo, but almost certainly going to want to wait for the Disruptor to be there for the follow-up.
This is where Bristle's at his absolute peak too. He's got the heart, he's level
massive.
18, so he can get the 9 stacks if he's able to spam properly with Goo for that plus damage to be able to just take out the buildings. And yeah, they're just full out objective taking at this point.
There we go. There's the combo. 4-man vacuum wall into the Static Storm. But are they taking any damage? It doesn't look like they are. But look at Matumba Man. He does not care what they throw at him. They just turn, bring down General. Na'Vi running themselves back to the fountain as Liquid are just taking over the base here, clearing out the bottom lane of Rax. And at this point, Matumba Man's just ready to play around with Na'Vi, and Na'Vi will tap out. They've had enough. It's all too much here in this first game of the day for them. 26 minutes in. Liquid with
Matu just with his back turned in the fountain.
Yeah, and the pings come out. I mean, a brilliant game there from Matu, playing the position 1 Bristleback. Had an absolute ball of a time. And Na'Vi, again, it just really feels like with their draft, they were always running a bit of a risk, you know, trying to play this position 1 Naga, which I believe was the final pick. So they knew what they were up against. With the illusions in the early stages of the game.
Yeah.
But we'll see what Na'Vi do in terms of alterations, but at the moment, keeping them down here. They'll now know what the plan is from Liquid, as Liquid reveal themselves coming across here to look to secure the room from Na'Vi. They will be able to, and I believe already Na'Vi are making moves. Nagasar and Pycat heading straight up to the top lane. They are gonna just go around and switch up the side lanes, by the looks of it.
Yeah, kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
Suneko had his gold saved, so he just had Tangos to start, just waiting to see any information, and he does go for boots. He had the Iron Talon action just quick buy, so he was like, okay, if they don't go aggro, I'm just going to straight up jungle, but since they are, I'm going to switch it up. Kuro in position for a courier snipe. Courier is walking out. Is he
going to get this?
Oh, it's going the long way, though.
They're smart.
He knows.
Yeah, too much at the moment, as he's doing fine in terms of regen. He's been able to zone Miracle right back here. Getting a lot of damage done to the Invoker, trading hits, but now actually, well, Miracle turns back, gives him a bit of a punch with a cold snap. Kuroki's actually going to come in with the wraparound, cancels the salve, and we'll head in. I'm going to see him go for a kill straight away, just
then
trading a wrestle. Now, okay, into the Sunstrike, that might just do it. It's not a huge amount of damage, but Kuroki, geez, now one more should be enough, and he'll get it. Kuro gets himself the kill onto Dendi. Suneko's come in for a bit of a punch back. Not enough damage on himself to really avenge Dendi, but yeah, Kuroki getting away with it. Very nice.
I like that, his positioning there. Like, Lina versus Invoker, it's tough for the Invoker the first few levels.
It really is. We saw there, yeah. A lot of pressure being put on Miracle.
Good rotation. GH claiming bounty runes, Bristleback in the 1v1.
And look at up top.
For Viber.
Kuroki is making the action happen. Oh, nicely done as well. Mind control. He had the Satire Blast inside him. Throws it out, and that'll secure themselves another one there. Kuroki already with
diving courier.
Okay, and the courier just sitting there in the tree line. They'll go for a Sunstrike. Isn't going to connect. And Suneko with his haste rune, does he get out scot-free? Looks like he does. No one there to catch him out. So already a lot of action happening here in this game. As movements from the map, both Suneko and Kuroki for their respective teams going pretty ham in these first couple of minutes.
I can't believe both couriers dying already.
Top lane, Pycat. Grabbed back here by Kuroki. Now going to see Mind Control try and look for the chase down, bringing him down low with the blast, clears out the illusions. Oh, nice. They are keeping it on the very edge though. Yeah, we'll see if he gets on the way back.
He's gonna go for it. I'm keeping eyes on. Oh, he's gonna get it, I think.
Is this just gonna go straight down the middle? They're gonna keep it up.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, they've got it. Kuro comes in and easy courier, easy life, and the taunt as well. Beautifully done there by Kuroki. And certainly
My control
caused a
top.
little issue.
They actually get him.
Okay. So they may have lost their courier, but they secure Pycat. First blood here on the Naga Siren. Brilliant way for him to start the lane. The lane switch up already favoring Na'Vi.
Yeah, My Control not really expecting that much damage to come out from the three of them. He has like the poor man's shield to start on the Doom, but yeah, just too much damage coming out from those three.
Mid lane as well. Dendi, despite losing the courier, of course, doesn't get the kill, but forces him back. Pycat has the salve ready.
Matu's doing very well in this off lane.
Yeah.
Just because of the mana nerfs and stuff to Darkseer, even though he does have a magic stick, it's, you know, you can't really sustain too well. Every single time you walk up, you get hit by some quills, and you're going to be forcing the lane into you over and over again, which is the opposite of what a Darkseer wants. Darkseer wants to be forcing the lanes into you.
Look at the mid
Miracle
lane.
mid.
Dendi, yeah, bringing him down very
Almost.
nicely. Did get clips in with the light strike.
Top lane now.
Get a lot of punches through.
Shouldn't have enough damage here with the Scorched Earth coming out. They're
Yeah.
going to try to turn for Biver here.
See down bottom, Matuma's actually getting aggressive onto General. General out of mana. Matuma man starting to stack up the quill sprays on this Darkseer. He's just got enough for the surge out. And it looks like that will save him unless the Sunstrike connects. No. They're going to be off the point. Won't find the connection there, so